population 20K, 5 miles off the interstate. Take a left right at the big red water tower. You pass Big Al Beer and Pizza Stop. It's open midnight, that's our spot, but it's hard to find a seat at any hour. I came here hoping to make straight A's, but what I made was the good old days. You can learn to drink, learn to smoke, learn to be rich even though you're broke. Break mama's heart and make daddy proud. Well, you'll learn more from skipping class, raising hell and growing up too fast, kissing at a cornfield party when the music's loud. You'll find out what life's all about. You can learn a lot in a college town. University of finding me, majoring in making history. I'll make sure that this old town remembers my name. Can't think of who I was before, scared to death in a freshman dorm. It's crazy how so much about me has changed. Came here hoping to find my way, but what we found were the good old days. You can learn to drink, learn to smoke, learn to be rich even though you're broke. Break mama's heart and make daddy proud. Well, you'll learn more from skipping class, raising hell and growing up too fast, kissing at a cornfield party when the music's loud. You'll find out what life's all about. You can learn a lot in a college town.
I started singing when I was very little, like a lot of kids. I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 97, so the big movies were Toy Story and Lion King, and and Tarzan as well. So they had phenomenal soundtracks, and that's when I really started singing, just around the house, kind of impersonating all the people in those movies, and singing those songs for family and friends that would come over. And I think that's where a lot of my confidence came from, was they really enjoyed hearing me and thought it was really funny, and they're like, oh wow, he's got a cute little voice. So I guess I was probably around 2 or 3 when that was going on. But I really started singing professionally when I was 8 years old. And it's so cool that we're here at Van Meter Auditorium, because this is kind of where that turning point happened. They had me sing I Want You Back by the Jackson 5, and it was just right through those doors. There was about 1,000 people there, and I hadn't planned that I was going to dance, but I just kind of let go and lost control, and ended up getting a standing ovation every night that I did that. So that was huge. And at the end of the song, I kind of popped up on my toes like Michael Jackson used to, and in that moment, that standing ovation, the very first time, I was like, wow, this is fun, and not only do I like it, but obviously all these people like it. And yeah, I really did enjoy the feedback from everyone. I think as a musician, we love to sometimes be introspective and think about ourselves, and be able to use music as an outlet for ourselves. But when other people connect, that's huge. And I did a lot more talent shows when I was in elementary school, and those also brought the house down. They usually put me like last because they knew that I was pretty good, and I always sang I Want You Back, and there was a few girls in elementary school that I was like, man, I hope they know that I can sing, and I hope they know I'm cool. And I was never like the coolest kid, but when I sang, everyone thought I was pretty cool. And when I was 13 or 14, I decided to pick up the guitar. And it's one of those things that I tried to do at a younger age, but it's just not for every kid. I still had a passion for music, and I really loved that. But it took me a few years to say, I want to do this. I want to play guitar. And it took the girls in middle school for me to say, yeah, I really want to impress. I can sing a little bit, and I want to play guitar. So
Monday morning, 5:58, 2 more minutes and you're awake. I'm taking in the last bit of sunrise on your face. I pray to God, thank him for this, for every second that I get, and for the angel I start every new day with. Ain't got no makeup yet, your hair's a mess, but you still take my breath. Yeah, every day when you turn my way, oh, I can't wait to say, wake up, beautiful. And I know I'd be a fool not to tell you first thing what you do to me. You just wake up, beautiful. Girl, it's so unusual, 'cause you ain't just skin deep. You don't have to do a thing. You just wake up, beautiful. Your caffeine smile gets me up, and every day you fill my cup, and I'll keep coming back. I'll never get enough. 'Cause you're a natural, don't ever change. Keep it casual in the best way. And my favorite part of every single day is when you wake up, beautiful. And I know I'd be a fool not to tell you first thing what you do to me. You just wake up, beautiful. Girl, it's so unusual, 'cause you ain't just skin deep. You don't have to do a thing. You just wake up. That's all you gotta do. And with no makeup, I can't keep my eyes off you. Wake up, beautiful. And girl, I'd be a fool not to tell you right now what you do to me. You just wake up, beautiful. Girl, it's so unusual, 'cause you ain't just skin deep. You don't have to do a thing. You just wake up, beautiful. You just wake up, beautiful.
Actually, another start for, this kind of goes back, one of my early thoughts of singing was when I was in kindergarten and we're all trying to, meet friends and stuff. I would get the whole playground to come over to like this, the picnic tables and this little gazebo thing, and I would hop on the table, and like every kindergartner would be there, and I would just sing Elvis, Hound Dog, and it was like kind of my first concerts. When I was 5 years old, for all my little kindergarten friends at Rockfield Elementary. My family found a talent competition in Nashville, which was really cool, and it was at the Opry Mills Mall, and I ended up winning the competition, and along with that was $1,000 and my first guitar and a free demo CD and a free like music video type of thing. So it was a really cool competition.
Last summer, driving back to Tennessee, a little weekend trip. Packed our bags and drove off for the hell of it. We were somewhere between two mapped out towns when you said to me, have you heard this yet? Bet it'll never get out of your head. You didn't know just how right she would be, 'cause what's stuck in my mind is more than that melody. I gotta find a new favorite song, been singing ours since you've been gone. I'm searching through the static, it's a bad habit holding on to us. For 3 more minutes I should really move on, and I'll find somebody else to sing along. 'cause every time it plays, it takes me to the days when all you do was spin it. I gotta find a new favorite song, a new favorite song, a new favorite song.
When I was about 11 or 12, I kind of stopped singing a little bit. I got more into acting. I was really heavy into that. I went out to Los Angeles for long periods of time and had some success there. Got to meet with J.J. Abrams, who directed the Star Wars movies, and I went to the final callbacks for the movie Super 8, which was really cool. And then also met with Cameron Crowe, who directed Jerry Maguire and Almost Famous, and just some amazing films. And I was also in the final callback, I think down to the final 2 for a movie called We Bought a Zoo. Unfortunately, none of those landed, so I never really caught the big break, as they say. But the music kind of stopped just for a few years as I kind of explored that. But that really helped with my entertainment background as a whole. I think it gave me a lot of confidence to be able to walk into rooms and just be able to connect with people on a different level. So those years were very invaluable. I really do like to be on stage and performing and being able to showcase my gifts and my songs that I've written and things. But I think now, more so than I was younger, I do kind of have more of a reserved type of, I don't know if I'd call it shy, but definitely more reserved type of feel. It's still difficult sometimes to just jump out and be the biggest personality in the room. And I really have a lot of respect for people that can do that and be boisterous and loud and say, here I am. And sometimes I'm that way, but sometimes I'm more chill. And I think it's good to have a pretty good balance and know when to be that person that's in the spotlight and knowing when it's wise to be the person who kind of sits back and lets other people be the person in the spotlight.
Got to playing tunes that I don't know they got over it, but to me that one still hits. They're trying to help, since I can't seem to let myself get over you. Now the first thing to do, I gotta find a new favorite song. Been singing ours since you've been gone. I'm searching through the static, it's a bad habit holding on to us. For 3 more minutes I should really move on and find somebody else to sing along, 'cause every time it plays, it takes me to the days when all you do was spin it. I gotta find a new favorite song, a new favorite song, a new favorite song. Yeah, and she didn't know just how right she would be, 'cause what's stuck in my mind is more than that melody. And I gotta find a new favorite song, a new favorite song. I gotta find a new favorite song. Been singing ours since you've been gone. I'm searching through the static, it's a bad habit holding on to us. For 3 more minutes I should really move on and find somebody else to sing along, 'cause every time it plays, it takes me to the days when all you do was spin it. I gotta find a new favorite song, a new favorite song, a new favorite song. I gotta find a new favorite song, a new favorite song, a new favorite song. I gotta find a new favorite song. wanna be your go-to, your go-to. I know where to find you, 10 a.m. every single Saturday. Sipping on a double shot almond milk latte. You'll be by the window, sitting in the same place. Always in a roll-tide ball cap. Barista doesn't even have to ask. Girl, you know what you like, and I like that. I know you got your go-to t-shirt, a go-to line when you're trying to flirt, a pick-me-up song when your heart hurts. It always works. And tonight, after that glass of Pinot Noir, with your girls at your go-to wine bar, I'll be here for you. I wanna be the one you go to. I wanna be your go-to.
So my biggest influences are John Mayer. He's number one for sure, and I listened to all of his music for years and years. My favorite album of all time is Room for Squares, which is actually John's first album that he released back in, I think, 1999 or 2000. So the first single that I released in college is called Feels Good to Be Loved, and that one, I haven't really done much with that one, but it's kind of a carbon copy of Room for Squares. So I'm very, very glad that I put the single out that I did back in 2016 or 17, but because I learned a lot from that. But now that I've put out my new single, Go To, it's just been a completely different reaction from people, because they're not just saying, oh, this sounds just like John Mayer. And they're actually giving me a listen. They're actually giving it a chance, and they're saying, oh, this is different, this is new. And I think, Spotify has enjoyed the song and not just, called it another replica of something. It's a song that can be competitive in the market. So yeah, so Go To is a love song about a girl who knows what she likes. She knows her go-to things, and the singer, which is me, is hoping that at the end of the day, he can be one of those go-to things. And it kind of came about when it was my first year out of graduating high school. I was meeting new people, going on dates, and just trying to get to know as many people as I could in Nashville, and asking a lot of people, hey, what's your go-to coffee shop? Or what's your go-to burger joint? Or what's your go-to restaurant? What's some of the go-to places that you go to? Just what's your go-to hangout spot? And I kept thinking about that, and especially on some of the dates I would go on, I would get some good answers, and I'm like, oh man, that's cool. And a lot of times, even in conversation now, people will volunteer, oh, that's my go-to. And I'm like, that's a very common phrase, and I think that's a lot of what music is, and country music is for sure, is just taking a phrase like that and saying, everybody says this, let's make a song about it. And that way it's a coined phrase when they say, hey, this is my go-to.
I wanna be your go-to. I never wanna change you. Where you go, girl, I'd go to. But there are a couple things that I do, I'd show you that you might think are pretty cool. You could raid my apartment, take whatever you want to, and I wouldn't be that surprised if what you find are my favorites too. I know you got your go-to t-shirt, a go-to line when you're trying to flirt, a pick-me-up song when your heart, it always works. And tonight, after that glass of Pinot Noir, with your girls at your go-to wine bar, I'll be here for you. I wanna be the one you go to. When your back's up against the wall, you need someone to break a fall. Well, call me, I'll be right there. I ain't going anywhere, no. I know you got your go-to t-shirt, a go-to line when you're trying to flirt, a pick-me-up song when your heart hurts. It always works, saying tonight, with your girls at your go-to wine bar. I'll be here for you. I wanna be the one you go to. I wanna be your go-to. I wanna be your go-to. Yes, I do. I wanna be the one you go to. Yeah, I'll be here for you. I wanna be the one you go to.
This week on Marquee Backstage, we're bringing you... Please hold. Oh, so I need to be looking down.
Oh, here.
Thanks. I was looking up.
Okay. Me
Yeah.
too.
See,
Yeah.
thanks, Elijah.
Lifesaver.